Welcome to Swing Trade Workshop. My name is Kumar Ashok and today is 3rd February 2026. Before we proceed, the disclaimer is that I am not a SEBI registered advisor and please consult your financial advisor before any professional investment decision. Rule stays the same. Please stay with Nifty 500 index. Market watch. So today I was sitting ideally and enjoying the show because from yesterday night itself I got the message that and I saw in Gifty Nifty, that 100 points are up, sorry, 1000 points are up. So with that, I was sure that market is going to go bullish, and then which stocks all will go up, nobody knows. So that is why I was just sitting and checking how the things are moving. Then after a certain point, I felt that the the hype today we have probably will go vanish, and to preserve that, I put a hedging. Basically, I sold a call of 28,000 for the June expiry. What does that mean? Meaning by end of June, if Nifty 50 doesn't reach 28,000, then I'll make 14k for that, and for that I'll invest around 1.2 lakhs actually as the capital. I felt I felt that 28,000 may not be that possible, considering the level of challenges and competitions which will come in the next. But this much trade today I did. I only use future and option for hedging purpose, not for any trading. And if you see the portfolio, I almost recovered all the losses, and I am already in around 10k of plus profit. So what does this tells us? That if you choose the right quality stocks, after so much of ups and downs itself, you can see your portfolio recovers very fast. So quality is important. That much is the message for today, and then we'll go to the next section, which is food for thought. So what exactly happened when we had a trade deal with USA? The good part is that our rupee was literally getting weaker. One point it was 92 rupees a dollar. Think about it. The people who all are pensioners, who do not have any earnings, who have saved a lot of money in NFES, in EPF, in all different places where it is market linked, there the money that we have saved is no use. If I remember in the year of 2007, I guess $1 was 40 rupees. Today it was 92. Meaning how much we save and feel that it is appreciating, like meaning the bank is providing us FD of 8% return. But when you compare it with dollar denominated appreciation, it is hardly not doubled also, you know. So that means we are literally standing same place where we are not making any capital appreciation from our hard-earned money. And if you are doing wrong decisions, basically we are going down, we are eroding our wealth. So rupee getting weaker was a terrible situation for everybody who even do not know that they are getting poorer, who are not linked to the market, still they know that they are getting poorer. So for that reason I feel this trade deal was very much essential. And as soon as the trade deal announcement came, by this time it was already 90.23, meaning 1 rupee and 75 cent has been gained in the last 24 hours. So it clearly shows that going ahead, as more and more trade we do with western countries in dollars, the rupee will come to a comfortable position. But how did that happen? How US got agreed after a year, after 1 year, how India agreed, sorry, US agreed to approve this deal? China had the leverage that they can stop providing uh, magnets, rare earth magnets. US has the leverage; they will not give you any aircraft parts to China. So all that was there. India had nothing, but still, how this passed on? These are the key points I felt. First of all, India worked on ground level. That wherever our dependence we had with US, we tried to diversify. So all our labor intensive areas like footwear, clothing, garments, gems and jewelries, leather and all that, now we are saying why to depend on only on US? Let's sell in UK, Australia, New Zealand. So we made and Europe. So we made the FTA with all those Western countries. Similarly, we already made an earlier deal in October, I think, with Switzerland, Norway, and Liechtenstein, and Ireland. I think these four countries are not part of European Union, or I don't know why they separately did it. But as far as I know, Norway is not part of EU FTA. They are a separate deal. So these FTAs actually gave us a bit of independency to make our own decision. Then after that, one more point that Iran thanks India for voting against unjustified UNHRC resolution. What does that mean? India had the leverage of being a good friend or not. So in now in UNHRC, India went in support with Iran and going against the US resolution. So now US thought that we have to bribe India, as it's my personal opinion. Then, if you really recently observed that United States condemned the attack by Baluch Liberation Army. Why so? Because they are having deals of minerals and mining in Balochistan. And if this kind of uncertainty stays, then they cannot make business there. So, and who blames Pakistan on this? So when you connect the dots, you already know that US also has an interest in this area, that this doesn't go in there out of their hand. Then I feel the Air India Boeing Dreamliner crash, such an unfortunate situation. But who was blamed all of a sudden? The pilot was blamed. But now things are slowly turning. Now the court ruling is saying that you simply cannot blame the pilot. Your system should be so robust that it should be able to have a mitigation situation. Manually someone will do something and a plane will crash is not acceptable. So these kind of things are now raising. Who will be in risk? Boeing is a American company and they want to sell more and more Boeing to all over the world. And there is no mention by the Indian government that we are going to stop buying Russian crude. So all this actually putting pressure, and maybe the trade deal that we got is the byproduct of this. Okay, so this is my personal opinion. Now let's go to the real business. That today whatever good day happened, 700 points up, good. But then where the risk is there, because in any FTA you have give and take. So what we are sacrificing, so that is important thing to do brainstorming now. So to do that, you see, these are the exports we did in November. Mostly we sell to US the engineering goods, electronics goods, petroleum products, organic, inorganic chemicals, gems and jewelry, all the labor intensive products and all that. Okay. Now these areas we will make more business and will earn more dollars. Okay. But what is at risk? The risk is always there, like how it's happening to the other countries. Canada had a deal, South Korea had a deal, but every time there is a message that that things are changing, tariff changed because you did something mistake. Meaning you have to stay aligned with USA or else the volatility will be there. Trump always chickens out. Meaning today some mood will be there and he will announce, okay, tomorrow India's blah 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 will increase by this much percent, and market will is ready to sort the it, and basically they are doing it. If you really observe every weekend, US does that. Meaning I clearly see there are a good section of people who all are aligned with you, Americans, sorry, aligned with the Trump and sorting the market. And you have to be very careful whenever this kind of news are coming. Rather than being panic, you have to stay tight with your own research. That if you think these areas are strong, companies are going to do well, I have to hold tight till I do not get a stop loss. If it's really hitting the stop loss and going away, then probably you must sell. You have to close the position. But till that time, all this chaos, you have to stay tight. Okay. Then next point is the Venezuelan oil. We are going to replace our Russian crude refineries with Venezuelan oil. I feel it is not easy job. What I heard or what I read, that Russian crude is better quality than the original. Meaning, when we refine it, we can easily convert um, diesel and then all other items in a better quality. But in Venezuela, we have to do more recalibration to our refineries. Meaning, some extra hard work we have to do, or we are just like that. We are not going to grab it and make money. We have to work on it. And then to buy that oil we have to spend in USD. Here we used to have rupee ruble arrangement, where most of the ruble was with India, meaning because they can do not have much options to buy from us using those rupee. So basically many a time they invest their money in our market. So it was like a double benefit when we are making business with Russia. That is why Indian government was not much worried. It was the people who are suffering because of the loss in job losses, businesses getting shut down. So those are the major problems. But government was having in a good time actually when they were making trades with Russia from last 3 years. So that probably will be a risk to our budget. So that's a double-edged sword that I feel. After that, the next point is that we need energy, and who will fulfill it? If we can make good business with IT, textile, auto, pharma, and then we earn USD there and use that USD to place orders for gas and then Venezuelan oil to America. So it is not just like a free ticket get Venezuelan oil. Then which all countries are enjoying a better tariff rate than India? It's basically EU region, which is 15%, Korea 15%, UK and Japan both are enjoying 10%. That means most of these countries are also capable of selling quality capital goods, electrical products, you know, car parts, all those heavy metals and engineering goods. So there, if India want to compete, our edge is that we are having cheap labor, but our weakness is we do not have sophisticated technology. So if we do not improve our product quality, then even after getting 18% of trade FTA, we cannot sell much to America. So our companies must be putting more investment to make competitive product with EU, Korea, Japan, and UK. So that is something also we have to consider. Then India's commitment to US is that we have to buy petroleum, defense, electronics, pharma, telecom products, and aircraft, specifically Boeing. As a personal feelings, I do not like Boeing. If I really see the incidents are happening with Boeing, they are so frequent. Something they are not admitting that fundamentally they are not their engine is not that perfect, but they just pressure and hide. That is why literally when I book a ticket wherever, meaning maybe Air Asia or Indigo, I check what aircraft they are using for that travel, and if it is Boeing, I do not take that because this is something I do not so confident about. But now because we are forced to make business with the US, we have to buy more Boeing aircrafts. So which is a bit of risky. I might be wrong that maybe Boeing is a great aircraft, but uh, some incidents are happening, so we must be more careful about it. So all in all, these many points till now came to my mind. So I hope you also got some ideas. And if you do not believe or agree with few of my ideas, probably you should put a comment. Then definitely I will reply you with a better, or a more researched answer. So that we should be win-win for both. With that, I thank you for your time. Please support and motivate by liking and subscribe.